Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Clinton Howell Team's Weekly Market Update. I'm your host, Clinton Howell. Today is April 3rd. What's happening in our local markets? Let's start off talking about the demand side of the business with an update from our RE/MAX Escarpment RE/MAX Niagara Appointment Center. The Easter Bunny may have delivered less appointments this long weekend, but was responsible for bringing about decisive buyers with 26% more sales than new listings. So that's huge. Inventory is declining. Our sellers hosted more than 2,500 appointments, which resulted in a very successful week of intense sales. Thursday before the holiday was our busiest day, with just over 450 total appointments, illustrating the intensity of our local market. So the new listings for the week was 238, but the sold properties was 300. Which is pretty incredible. So that's showing really that the market is picking up significantly, and that's been reflected actually in some of the pricing information I'm going to share with you. The appointment to sold index was 8.4, indicating the lowest we've experienced all year, and has remained consistent with the trend of less showings per sale that we've been seeing over the past few weeks. So on average, it's only taking 8.4 showings right now to get a property sold. Seeing an article here from the Hamilton Spec, home prices stop slipping lower, new report shows. In terms of our immediate data here that we've pulled off the MLS for you, in the Burlington area, we've got 369 current active listings right now, which is up slightly, down slightly from last week. 220 sales in the past 30 days, which is also down slightly, but bringing our months of supply to 1.66, which is relatively unchanged. But interestingly, we're seeing a sales to new listings ratio of 71.84%. This is the highest absorption we've seen in some time, and it's indicating that we're in a seller's market now. Listing cancellations are also quite low. Median days on market has dropped to 11 from 12, and the average also dropped one day down to 20 days on market. We're seeing tight negotiations, median sold price versus original list price ratio of 98.51%. So typically on successful trades, only about 1.5% negotiating range in most cases. The data is in now with regard to what happened in March, and we've seen a 2.3% price increase on average in Burlington, and that puts us at 1.2% year over year for the same month last year. If we look at the Hamilton data, 1,340 active listings, which is down slightly from a week ago, 572 sales in the past 30 days, 2.34 months worth of supply, which is slightly lower than it was, which has brought our absorption rate up to 55.37%, which is balanced is considered 50%. So now we're just tipping up into the seller's side for Hamilton. Median days on market and average both unchanged. Median's 15, average is 26. Negotiation range about 1.5% for most successful trades based on the median as well. And for the month of March, a price gain of 1.4%, year over year 2.3% increase. In the Oakville area, we've got 333 active listings, which is down a bit from a week ago. 152 sales in the past 30 days, which is also down a bit. 2.19 months worth of supply, which is slightly higher. It was 1.99 a week ago. So we're seeing the median days on market is now 10, it was 12, so it's dropped a couple of days. The average has also dropped slightly to 23 days from 24. Negotiation range information says very similar info, about 1.5% on the negotiations of successful trades. And we're seeing month over month for March, 0% change in price. Year over year actually down slightly, down 3.4% if we look at the same month last year. That is your update for this week. If you have any questions, please reach out. Love to hear from our fans, and we'll see you next week.